So like the color scheme I feel like is on point. That's not how it works because I can only twist one or the other. Anyways. I went to Michael's and I got a ridiculous amount of supplies because I want to try a new craft because I am making a Christmas gift. So let's get into it. So I guess I'll start off with the biggest item I got. I got a crafting or a weaving loom. So I'll be able to weave a tapestry similar to the one on the front. I know nothing about weaving or what looms to get, so I got like a cheaper one or the like cheapest one that they had at Michael's. I think it'll work out though. And then I got some supplies, so I got these like weaving tools. I don't remember what they're all called, but like the thing that you use to like put the yarn through the holes and like other stuff. And then I got warp thread, which maybe I could have gotten something different, but it's just like really thin cotton that you use to like as the base of the weaving. I don't think I have anything like this that would have worked. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't know. I just wanted to get something that I knew would work. Probably could have gotten a different type of cotton, but I got the warp thread, so we're going official. And then comes the fun, crazy parts. That was all of the tools I got for my project. And now I'm going to show you the yarn I got. And yeah, I have a vision for what I want this tapestry to look like, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it yet or what yarns are perfect. But I watched one video to sort of get inspiration and then went to the store and kind of went crazy and got all of this. So this is a little bit crazy, so brace yourself. But first I got this. So this is a loops and threads yarn called Twisted Tones, and I think it's acrylic. Jumbo, it's weight 7 yarn. Yeah, it's acrylic. It's so pretty though. It's this like white and sandy color kind of. Oh, it's in the color sand, so that adds up. It's so pretty. So I think this will be perfect for the project because it's white and neutral, but it kind of blends together. So this is one of the yarns. Next, I got this white yarn. This is like loops and threads acrylic yarn in weight 6 or weight 5. It's just really pretty. It's in white, so really happy with that. Oh, it's called Off-White. I remember now there was like a really stark white one and then there was this off-white one and I got off-white. It's kind of a creamy white. So it's a little bit thinner than the like first yarn. And then I got another color in that, which is this one in the color caramel. So pretty. I love this color. Okay. Then I got like, I wanted to mix up the textures. So like this first one's kind of fluffy and then this one's kind of just like yarn. And then I got this to sort of add a bunch of texture. So this is some wool roving. In the video I watched, they made like a really beautiful hill, I think is the technique, with roving. And I think having some spots of this would be really, really pretty. So I got it in cream because that's the color scheme I'm going for. And yeah, I'm a little nervous for how to use this because I didn't watch how to use it, but I'm confident we'll be able to figure it out and they'll turn out really, really pretty. The last texture I got is this, and it's sort of ropey. This is macrame cord. I think it's made of cotton, 75% cotton, 25% other recycled fibers. So pretty. This one's just in white or off-white probably, in the color Natural. And then I got, oh, and this is in 6mm thick, so another thick one. So I got kind of all thick stuff. So hopefully it'll be easy and kind of easier to work up and learn with like thicker stuff. And then this one is in mineral yellow. It's so pretty. Another caramely colored yarn, and this is macrame cord. And that makes up the lot of the yarn. I got like these two in the macrame, these two acrylic yarn, the big acrylic yarn, and then this wool roving. So like the color scheme I feel like is on point. I'm really excited to get started and see what we can make together with all these different textures and colors. I hope this turns out good. And I'm excited to open this and finally get started. I've been like staring at this in my corner, but I wanted to do a haul before I open this to see how it works and get it all set up. But I'm so excited to try this tonight. So I've been reading this book and drinking some coffee and watching this like ambiance video on YouTube and it's so good. I wanted a steamy romance and like I was just in the romance section and I was reading the backs of the books and this one got me hooked. Essentially, it's like this strong independent woman moves to a small town to be a rancher and she has a steamy night with a man at the dive bar and then the next day that's her boss. The drama. But it's like a real page turner. I've like barely started, but I think this is going to be fun. So I'm excited. Not something I'd usually read, but this one like has just been like up my alley, like cowboys. I don't know. This girl is like relatable. She's like independent, doesn't want a man, but she can't help herself. I don't know. Okay, let me update you on my other project, which is pushed in this corner. So I have my weaving project and I put all of the stuff in a bag. Get in a bag, stay in a bag. It's all my yarn stuff. I put it all in this bag, and this is the progress I made last night. Yes, looking good, isn't it? I started out with the like white yarn, the thinnest yarn I had. I think it was weight 5, and then I did this like corner of kind of a hill, but I didn't watch a video for how to do it, so it might not be perfect using the roving. And then I've been filling it in with this multicolor yarn and then this brown yarn, and then I'm going to go back in with either the white or the multicolor yarn again and keep building it up, but it's looking really good, I feel like. Now that you have a more bird's eye view of the project, I wanted to point out a few things. So first, on this bottom few rows, I was using this yarn. It's looking really good. And then this hilly part is the roving, and it just sort of worked it back and forth like that. And then after the white, I moved into this yarn, and then into this yarn. I think it's looking really good. And the setup has been nice. So I don't have it fully in frame, but as you can see, I have like this big square, and it's nailed together or screwed together, so it's nice and like tight. It doesn't move it around at all, which is nice. Yeah, and then I put the cotton twine up and down. I took a clip of it kind of last night, and it looks good. So yeah, and so I was just weaving it back and forth, and then I have these two rulers in. Yeah, I kind of removed this, but yeah, this ruler moves the half of the yarn or half of the twine up. This is called, I think this is called shedding, or the shed or something. I don't know. I need to learn my terminology still. But I put this ruler in to go from the left to the right. And then I remove it, set it aside, and then I use this ruler to go from right to the left because it picks up all the other strings. But then I leave this one in. But I have to yeah. So I leave this one in, and then I can just always do it, but then I have to remove this one every other time because I can't leave them both in, because that's not how it works, because I can only twist one or the other at a time, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's going really well though. I feel like this system is pretty good. I wish I had a better, I think this is called a heddle, like a one that could just do it for me, but I have to do this sort of manual step of using this ruler to get through. But that's okay. It doesn't take too long still. Like, I think I only was working on this for an hour or so, and like, this is my first time doing it, so I think it's going well. But that being said, on the bottom, I wanted to do some rows of twinning, it's called. And that's essentially just like gonna overlap this one. Like, I'm gonna go back with the white rope, and it's gonna overlap. And it's gonna make it more like sturdy at the bottom, and more tight, so it'll just be like more held together nicer. So I'm gonna try to do that. You can see I finished that row of twinning, and it looks really good. And then I put this row in, and now I'm going to like do another row of the twinning on the bottom, and then keep working up the top then. Wow, I'm so good at it. Look how fast I am. Oops. So you take this tool and you like wind your yarn around it. So I'm going to do this medium tone color next. Where's my bag? Okay, so I take my yarn and I put it on this. And then this is what I use to like transfer it between the strings. I'm sure you guys know this. I'm just brand new to weaving. Yeah. And you can kind of wrap your yarn around the side so it's less bulky. So I'm gonna try to do stripes, and I'm gonna start by going this way with this color. So as I work a little bit, I wanted to chat and talk about my morning because this morning it was snowing, and when I woke up there were 3 inches of snow on the ground. And we're expected to get 5 to 7 inches today. I would say we have maybe 4 now. It's been snowing all morning. It's like 10:30. But I've just been having like a snow day, so really enjoying that. Yeah, I guess that's it. I was gonna leave town today, but then that didn't work out, so now I'm here and just making the most of it and enjoying my time at home, like a little staycation, and working on weaving. This is so much fun. It's like different than crochet or knitting. It's not that hard. Like, we'll see if it turns out, like maybe it'll all unravel, but I think it's working out okay. This is fun. So really enjoying this, and I think it's looking pretty. So really happy. Yep, it stopped snowing out there. You can see on like that playset, there's a few inches of snow. Oh, it is still snowing. So the last few days it's been like 0 degrees or less, and Calvin could only go outside for 10 seconds to pee at a time. And now it's a toasty 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and Mister is all sniffing around like it's the middle of summer. Time of year, folks. The time of year I have to clean off my car. I got another holiday drink to try. I feel like I'm living my Vlogmas dream by getting these little holiday drinks and telling you about them. So, like, listen up. I went back to Caribou because that's like where I go. Someone commented on my last video where I was like, last time I did a like Caribou drink, saying that they wish they had Caribou or Pete's because they only have Starbucks, and they think Starbucks went downhill lately. And I kind of agree. I used to get Starbucks back in the day. Like, I would love the iced coffee with caramel in it. But then once I moved to Minnesota, I started getting Caribou, and now I loved iced Americanos from Caribou. Anyways, I got another holiday drink. I got a cranberry. God, such a complicated name. No, it's not. Cranberry dark chocolate shaken espresso. I think they had oat milk in it too, which I'm like, slay. I like lactose-free things for my tummy. And it's really good. So I wasn't able to give you a first taste test because I was like, I got it before I got on the highway, and then I was like stressing, you know? It's so good. It really fulfills me, and I'm really happy. So it's really good. It reminds me, when I lived in Michigan, I used to go to this place called Big B Coffee, and I used to get a latte with dark chocolate and raspberry, and it tastes just like that. And I might get this again before the season's over because it's really good. Here it is. Here, I'll put it this way. I did like 3 tufts of the like roving yarn to add like some texture, and then once I did the roving, I would work in the other 2 colors. So I would start with white and then work the other 2 browns and like a stripy pattern on all of them, and then at the top I did some more white. And my tension kind of like got tighter, so like the bottom is a lot wider than the top, so like my bad. I thought I was leaving like a little bit of like stuff on the edge, a little bit of yarn, but I guess not. I guess I tightened it up, so I don't really know how to avoid that, but maybe next time my project will be a little more even. So yeah, but I think it's like long enough this way that I want to remove it from the dowel, or remove it from this. I don't know what it's called. I still need to learn my terminology. Remove it from the loom and put it on the dowel. So I have this dowel, but like it's kind of thin. It's not really serving like a boho wall hanging, so I might go get a new dowel, which I know isn't ideal, but I just want to finish this quickly and get it ready for Christmas at this point. So yeah, I might just go to Michael's or Walmart. I'm trying to decide if I should go to Michael's or Walmart to get a dowel, because I know Michael's has like fancy dowels and I want one that's thick, and I don't know if Walmart has that or not. I guess I can look on the website before I go. And then I was also thinking we could get a great clip at the Great Clips, because I need a haircut. Maybe I should shower and dry my hair first. I don't want to make them touch my messy hair, but I have a lot of dead ends. Can't really see because the lighting's not great, but yeah, and the sun's out right now. So I was thinking I'm going to do a dowel at the top and then maybe tassels at the bottom. Also, there's like drilling in my garage, so we'll see if I can chat quick. Okay, I got my hair cut. Okay, I got my... Nah! I'm gonna go into my other room. I was really excited to like film in front of the tree, and my boyfriend was making intense drilling sounds, so back to the usual boring office background. But I got my Great Clip. I went to a Great Clips and got my hair done, and I'm feeling really happy because it feels amazing. It feels so much better having it cut and no more dead ends. Like, I'm not one to get a crazy hairstyle or anything, just wanted some inches off, and it feels so good to run my fingers through my hair. So, feeling really thankful for my hair today and for my great clip that I got. So, very happy. And my hairstylist was so sweet. She told me all about her family and her Christmas plans and stuff like that. So, it was a magical trip to the hair salon. And I checked into the Great Clips, and then I had 11 minutes before they were going to call my name, it said. So I got a dowel at the Michael's, which was across the street. And Yeah, I was gonna get like the natural driftwood one for like $4, which is kind of crazy at the price. But then I was like, I'm just gonna get the regular dowel because it kind of looks the same. The natural driftwood was not the best looking piece of wood. And then I had my boyfriend saw it shorter with like a power tool or something. In the past, I've used like a hand saw. And for the little ones, like these little dowels, I use like some scissors. And then for both of them, I'll use like sandpaper to sandpaper it down. So I sandpapered this edge down and I did it on both sides. So I have this little perfectly sized dowel now to fit onto my project. Slay! Sorry, I'm just really excited. But before I take this off of the like warp thread, I'm going to weave in all of these ding dong ends. I was at like the restaurant the other day and the person sitting behind my boyfriend kept talking and she kept using the word ding dongs, like calling her family ding dongs, and it was driving me crazy. Do any of you use the word ding dongs? Because that would drive me crazy. But now I can't stop saying it and I hate it so much. I was just like, stop like belittling your whole family by calling them ding dongs. It was really weird. Anyways, it's looking really good. Okay, so I need to weave in all these ding dong ends and then I'm gonna, and I already weaved in them on this side as a comparison. And yeah, it looks really good. I just sort of like weave it in for an inch or two and then back. And I hope that's sturdy enough. Like this tapestry doesn't feel very sturdy at all. Like don't tug on her or do a stress test to this tapestry because it very well might fall apart. But yeah, I'm using this plastic needle. It came in my Centro knitting machine kit. And it's low-key one of my favorite weaving needles. And for this project in particular, it's perfect because it's all thick yarn. So nice big plastic needle's good. So I'm going to work on finishing weaving these ends in and putting it on this dowel. And also maybe adding tassels to the bottom. I need to finish the bottom then. Okay, so I got all the ends woven in and I'm a little bit nervous because the next step is taking these strings off and trying to tie them onto a dowel. So I guess you can just sort of pop them off and hope for the best, you know? Let's do it. Oh, it's fine so far. Look at that, guys. I can't believe it. Okay. Don't want to ruffle its feathers too much. Okay, now I'm going to try to go all the way across. I hope this is okay. This is like what I saw online, but it's going to kind of look stupid, I feel like, or like exposed. I don't know how to make that look better, but I'm sure there's other techniques for like finishing it, but okay, so I have them all tied and here's from the front. I think it looks fine. I might need to shift the dowel over, but then I'm just supposed to like, it says just to cut them. Feels so insecure. So I'm gonna cut them and then dab them with some super glue to keep the knots in place. So that's the plan. I think it's okay. I don't know. I hope it's okay. I hope this isn't like a stupid gift for like, sorry I keep sounding so negative. I like this a lot. I think it's looking really pretty. I'm just a little nervous Nelly about giving this gift. But yes, just double knotting them all to make sure they're super secure. For the bottom, I'm just supposed to undo all of these. Oops, you can't even see. I'm supposed to undo all these loops, and then I'm going to start by just tying them close up here. And then I'm going to add some tassels, I think. If I can figure out, I don't know. I guess I'll just do white tassels. I don't know what color tassels I should do. Alright, so I clipped off the back ends. I put glue on them and then I clipped them. I'm going to put glue on them again just to like be double sure, I guess. But I asked my boyfriend how I should hang this, and he had a great idea. We have these eyelet screws, and he was like, you should put those in the end. So that's what I'm doing. So here's the second one. I'll put that in over here. Okay, so I'll tie this to string and do a big reveal for y'all, but it turned out so pretty. I feel like I like the color scheme and all the different textures. It doesn't exactly lay flat, but like that's okay. We'll see how it hangs on a wall, but I think it'll hang kind of fine on the wall. Just a little bit of texture, but that's okay because that's what we wanted, like some texture. So let me know what you think. And I don't know, look at this. I love the colors on this. Okay, well, let me know what you think about this tapestry down below. I'm a little bit nervous to give it as a gift, but I'm also excited about my first weaving project. I think it turned out really pretty, and I want to make another one for my own wall now. I think this same color scheme would work well in my like caramel like office space. So yeah, I'll probably be back doing another weaving video soon, but thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me while I tried out a new hobby, weaving, for the first time. I think we did pretty good. Yeah, I can work on my tension and like technique and stuff like that, but I'm really proud of myself. I think I did a good job. So let me know what you think down below. But if you liked this video, feel free to like the video down below and also subscribe if you want to see more content like this, like vlogs and stuff about crafting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video in a couple days. Bye!